cooking a brisket for first time on my smoker. This Green Mountain grill. I've got a 10.5 pound brisket on here. I'm not real good at cooking briskets, so between me not being good and not really knowing the grill, I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out. So I'm waiting. I'm at 190 on my internal temp, and so once I go to like 195, I'm going to wrap it and put it in the cooler and just let it rest for a couple hours or whatever. Kim and I are going to do a tour of our rig. We've never done a tour of our rig for you guys. All right, take two.
You weren't supposed to say that.
Well, it is take two. All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a walk through our rig. We've never done that before, so we want to give you guys the opportunity to see our, I don't know, 300 square foot. I don't know, something like that. It's cozy. It's just Kim and I, so it works. We're also gonna do show you some trials and tribulations of stuff. Road rash. We call it road rash or something like that. Road fails.
Yeah.
Stuff that's come loose or broken because of literally just being on the road. We'll do a walkthrough of the outside, and then Kim will do a walkthrough of the inside, and we'll go from there.
Yep. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna start on the outside. We're Alan and Kim, full-time RVers living, working, and occasionally fixing whatever just broke on our fifth wheel. Welcome to 99 Adventures, where the roads are bumpy and our decisions are too.
All right, so this is actually the first time that we've been to a place where the dogs literally have their own yard, so it's pretty cool for them to actually just be dogs for once since we've moved out of the house. So one of the first things that you may or may not notice of this rig is that it's a 38 foot, so total probably 40 something with the cap and everything, and it's only a 4-point setup in regards to your stabilizers. It really should be a 6-point setup, and that's one of the things that kind of peeves me. I asked about it at the dealership and they just blew it off.
And show them what you mean.
Yeah, it's got the one stabilizer in the back that goes down for the self-leveling, but it does not have one in front of the tire where it should
here
for really this kind of length. So yeah, just outside kind of general storage, refrigerator. But our bay comes, our front storage bay goes from this one all the way to here and over to the other side. So it's got a lot of storage, a lot of ways that you can overweight your pen pretty quickly. So we try to keep that minimized as best as possible. So when we're back for the winter, and for instance, we will take stuff out that we're not going to use to storage and whatnot. So depending on where we're going, we'll go and get the particular items that we think that we're going to need. So these Blink cameras work excellent. They work off of your Wi-Fi, and so we set 3 of them up everywhere we go facing our rig, and we've got one on the pin in the front. So double propane tanks there. Another storage unit here for extra propane.
And it's wired or set up for solar inverter and all that.
Yeah, we haven't got the inverter yet, but we do have the solar panel. So
well, the solar panel does run the refrigerator.
Yeah, it does. Our outer bay for our washout and black tanks and stuff. Tankless water heater. This is the other side of the storage bay that goes through. So yeah. We talked about the pro tip right now it's plugged into the RV because we're on shore power and my 120 doesn't work. So I just plugged my heated water hose into the unit itself. So casualty number one of the road. This is a second or third order effect of a casualty from the road. I was actually trying to repair we'll show you inside where it's the counter is pulled away from the wall, and I was trying to find a stud and I didn't find one. So yeah, that's a casualty.
Other than yourself.
Other than myself. So to help alleviate, there's the bounciness, I actually put some stabilizers here in the back. I'm going to get another pair to go in front of the tires. So then I'll actually be on an 8-point stabilization, just to help with the rockiness of the RV. It's really kind of a pet peeve of mine. So, all right, guys. Something that I add to the stabilization, and if you could maybe give your comments on these apparatuses, and let me know. Do you think that, does the weight of your big slide, or really any slide where these would be used, are they really needed? I mean, or do you think it helps with stabilization? I put them on because, not from a stabilization point, but just from a weight, this thing is so heavy, point, especially when we're staying long term anywhere, stationary for a while. So anyway,
this rig doesn't come with the ladder on the back, but it does have the option to do the on the go ladder. Yeah. Or we have the
ladder,
the other ladder. The rig came with 2 ACs, but we had a third AC added. Did you want to show that piece?
Yeah. So this is actually the third AC, and it is actually just they say it's a 120 amp, but all it is what they did is they ran a line behind the wall and then over to here. So whenever I want to run that third AC, I literally take an extension cord and I run it to my 110 outlet over here, and it runs that third AC. So
if the 110 outlet isn't working,
and if the 110 ain't working, go back to the pro tip. It goes to the unit itself.
Run it back into the unit. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So if we didn't say it, this is the Sandpiper 3800 RK. And that was Alan showed you guys the outside. And so now we're going to take it on into the inside. Okay, so the 3800 RK stands for rear kitchen. So we have a huge kitchen, which is really nice. We like to cook and enjoy cooking, mostly Alan, but we had tons of cabinetry and lots of storage and that kind of thing. But the one thing that is missing in this rig is a full-size pantry, and that is something that with the next rig would definitely be something we would want and potentially need in the next rig. We use this area as the pantry, and even with just 2 of us, I mean, it really isn't.
It's just not functional.
No, it's not enough.
It's not functional.
So, but we also have this area down here that has these pull-out drawers, except for that.
The bottom one.
The bottom one. Another
casualty of the road.
Another road casualty. That's correct. And so it broke. And then underneath the sink, there is a tray. Supposed to be a tray here. Again, it broke with travel and stuff, but it does pull out, and you can put your trash can and cleaning supplies and all that on it. But farmhouse sink, 3-burner stove, full, nice size oven, that kind of thing. So it's it really is a great kitchen, and we can both be in here at the same time doing our thing.
Doesn't happen very often though.
No. Full-size refrigerator. I'm fine with this refrigerator. It does have the drawers for the freezers, which I'm not a fan of. He likes it, and a lot of people do, but I just feel like a lot of things can get lost in there. This is our dining area, tabletop, waterfall tabletop with the bar stools, and this works perfect for us. You know, we can sit here, watch the TV, that kind of thing. So
let me come over there so I can get this side.
this rig also came with a desk and a chair. So we removed that and added the standing desk, and it is bolted down. And then I just use one of the bar stools as my chair for the desk. And then we also purchased these drawer little systems from Target to help, you know, keep all of our office stuff.
We did keep the desk. It's in storage in the event that we, you know, later on wanted to trade this in, then we would just bring that back and
set it back up.
Set it back up. So
Yep.
So it's back to the original.
Yeah. So the living room has the sofa with a pull-out and the recliners. If you were to ever go into one of the Sandpipers, this particular model, you might notice that it's flipped. That was one of the things we had the dealership do when we purchased the rig, was to flip-flop these, and mainly because it just made more sense to us to have the recliners over there and not here, and you not having to walk around when the recliner, the feet part was up. So 55-inch TV, sound bar, heater, which we use all the time. And another little thing, this is the tumble rug, and it's one of the washable rugs. And it comes with these little mats underneath, and so they work great.
For
in the rig.
If you have pets.
Yes, you can
also.
just throw them in the wash.
Hope everybody likes my Christmas decorations. I've worked tirelessly on this. Not sure about that one. Kind of gets in the way, but Kim told me I couldn't move it, so anyway.
But I thought you worked hard.
Back to you, Kim.
I thought you worked tireless.
Back to you, Kim.
Oh, God. Okay. One of the best things about this rig is the laundry room. You can come in here. And the rig did come with the washer and dryer, which is really nice because most of them don't. Lots of storage, that kind of thing. The only thing that I would want different in here is if it had a toilet. And there are some models that kind of have this layout that do, but that's the only thing. I will point out that it comes with this interior system, vac system, and it is completely not necessary. We already have.
Well, it's not necessary to us. It's not real functional for us.
No,
I mean,
the hose that comes with it is just clunky and it's all over the place. That's actually all in storage. We already had the Dyson stick vac, which works perfectly, the cordless stick vac. And so anyway, this extra cabinetry down here is neat. Like, you could use that for a lot of different things. Of course, this is the boys area. I mean, if you had a cat, it could put a litter box in there. Some interesting different things you could do with that. And this drawer right here, it actually comes with an insert for dog bowls, but I took it out, and that's where I
keep junk.
It's not junk, it's gift bags and tissue paper. So, and then it also comes with this with a spot to hang, you know, mops and things like that. So that's really convenient. And as you can see, we need.
Oh yeah, that's more casualties of the road. Check this out.
Toilet paper.
Check this out.
Toilet paper. That's wallpaper.
And check this out. Boom. All road casualties, man. See how this is pulling away from the wall? I mean, it goes back easily, but still, you know, shouldn't be doing that.
Back. real quick. This did not come with a smart board or smart system or anything for the rig. It's just the buttons. But I think that we would prefer that. We don't mind.
I think the electronic stuff just tends to break, you know?
It's just another thing to break, right?
Just another thing to break.
Yep. Okay, so into the bedroom. It is a king-size bed, and y'all.
It's the way the wieners get up on the bed.
That's their stairs. And I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. This is the mattress that came with the rig. It sleeps fine for us. I mean, we put a mattress topper on top of it.
It's actually comfortable. It's
It is
not,
comfortable.
I mean, to me, it's not like it sleeps fine. I mean, it's comfortable.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
So, like, why go spend, what, $1,200 or something?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, something like that.
So for now, it
Yeah,
works.
For now, it works.
No, I know most people chunk it as soon as they get in the rig, but we still have the original mattress. So there is lots of storage down here. Don't look too close because that's where all the Christmas presents are hidden. Always have to have that. This is another one of the tumble rugs. Yeah, and I just pull it up for travel days and store it here on the bed. The only thing is, like, there's not a spot to hang the TV, but I mean, this works for us, just having it right here on top of the dresser area. Lots of drawers. They're all soft close, as well as the cabinets in the kitchen and in the bathroom as well. And that's our junk drawer. So, okay, so the other great selling point for me was the bathroom and having a large bathroom. We have dual sinks. We have lots of storage down below for all of our items and stuff like that. Alan has his side, I have mine. It's a large shower with the seat right there. I will say this kind of layout really doesn't have a good spot for toilet paper. You know, some people will get a freestanding one, but I just purchased these shelving units and we just keep our toilet paper up here. So one thing, these hooks were actually above the toilet, and Alan moved them over here because it didn't make sense and doesn't work when you want to hang towels above the toilet. So, but we have lots of cubbies right here that we can store towels and linens and that kind of thing. So mirror is lighted from behind, so it helps, you know, getting dressed and all that. This is the other big selling point for me with this rig, is that we have a huge closet.
Walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet. I mean, Alan has his side. I have my side. We have
Dirty clothes.
tons of room. We have tons of room back here, and this is where I keep the Dyson. I just keep it right here. We plug it in, the stick back, and everything. But there's some hooks back there that we can hang things on. I've got all these containers here for more Kim clothes.
Organization.
Yes. So this is another big selling point. And if we were to find a different rig, or go into a different rig, this would be something that I would have to definitely struggle with to give up. So anyway, okay, well, that is pretty much all of the inside of the rig. Did you want to show the
Oh yeah, the other casualty.
casualty?
Yeah, so this never really has sat right, and you can see kind of the separation from the wood right here on both sides. So it kind of just, I mean, it still works, but it's supposed to be here in the middle.
Yes.
And it just say here. But going to the outside, remember I showed you the first casualty? This is what I'm talking about. It's since been fixed. I just need to re-caulk it. But see where the separation, it was coming away from the wall? That's just bouncing, going up and down the road. And I finally found a way to fix it. And of course, not before I punctured 2 holes outside, so I've got them sealed up so they're not going to leak, but it kind of is what it is.
Okay, so here's another pro tip for you. On travel days, this is what we use. We use these kind of like hair ties almost. They remind me of hair ties with the little balls on the end. I got these off Amazon, but we use these to secure our cabinets. We do have a rear kitchen, and so things and it's a long unit, so things bob up and down back here, and so we have had things fall out of the cabinets, so that's why I got these. So we just put them around the handles, and it keeps everything from falling out of the cabinets. That pretty much is our cozy home on wheels, 300 some odd square feet.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly the square footage, but
Yeah.
it's smaller than our first apartment, I can tell you that. Yeah, because
yeah.
it was like 600 and some
Yeah,
square
it's
foot.
like 620 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we were to, we are looking at some other options, mainly because we now have the golf cart. And so something like a toy hauler, and we're looking at potentially the Brinkley, the 4155, which has a front office area and then the toy hauler area in the back. And we can just,
Yeah, we still hadn't really settled in on that. It's the price tag on that.
it's the price tag.
Yeah, it's the price tag.
Is the price tag on it. You know, as anybody who knows who's purchased an RV, they don't hold their value. It doesn't matter what brand it is. And
Yeah.
so when you're spending
$140,000, you know, I mean, we could go buy land for cheaper than that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss up right now. We may just, this rig's paid for, and we don't have a lot of expenditures, so kind of hard to maybe jump back into something that we're going to have a payment on. So not that we can't, it's just whether or not we want to, and we'll cross that path when we get to it. Right now, this one is functional for us.
It works.
It works for us, and you know,
Yeah.
RVing is RVing. Stuff breaks. It could be
Yeah.
a Brinkley, it could be a Lux. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's gonna break.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
So
yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
if you have questions,
We do look forward to y'all's questions and comments. They're very, very important pieces of data for us to analyze on things that you guys like, things that you don't like about our content, things that you would like to see, things that you can't stand seeing. Like, literally, just don't hold back. We want to know what you guys think about what we're doing. Is it something that you would tell a friend about, and they would go and check out the channel? Somebody that may be thinking about going full-time RVing, that's kind of the whole intent of our content, is to be straightforward and to be blunt sometimes, but at the end of the day, tell you guys the truth, about what full-time RVing is about, and working from an RV, and work camping from a campground. All of those things is what our channel is about. And so, again, if you guys can think of comments or suggestions,
leave them below.
leave them in the comments. We will answer. We're like a restaurant. We will respond to those comments. We appreciate y'all's feedback.
Yeah.
And
If you're not subscribed,
yeah,
hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, doesn't cost anything. So anyway, yeah, we'll see y'all on the next episode. Have a good day.
Bye.